Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night from wherever you are. Welcome to um, Saturday morning tea with Akela and friends, and you are my friends. So, welcome. Good to see you all here this morning. I'm gonna say hi to few. See, we have a few questions in the chat. Hey, Shine True, Charlotte. Good morning. How are you? Um, Hold on one second. Pause. Just need to pause something here real quick. Shine Truth says, let's see. I look forward to you, beautiful. Oh, and I look forward to you being here. You and everyone, Charlotte. This Saturday is even more special. Oneness, beautiful soul, sister, friend, and equal. Thank you, Shine Truth. Hi, K. Julu. Good morning, and KL Julu. I'm sorry. Good morning and welcome. I have your question start. Hey, Mira Ramchandani, welcome. I think you're new to my channel, but thank you for being here. Hey, Naivra, how are you? Haven't seen you in a bit. I know you're busy preparing, for your travels. So that's probably why. Hey, Polly. Hey, Red Dragon. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Hey, good morning. It's morning my time, so I'll keep saying good morning. Hey, Donna, Healing Readings by Donna Marie. Hey, Cyber Patty. Love the name change. Let's see. So this morning, I have you start Red Dragon. Okay, Mira. Hey, Carl, good morning. Poirot Forever, good morning. Hey, Jazz, KMO, good morning. Okay, let's see. Before I Hey, Jackie B. I have you start as well. I have you start, Polly. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. I have you start. Hey, Natalia. Good morning. I have you start as well. Jazz, you start. Okay. Shine Truth. I have you start. Let's see. Carl, I have you start. KMO, I have you start. Okay. I have 13 people start so far. But today I am doing, and I'm not sure if you saw the notes. I'm gonna pull this closer to me. We are doing angel and ancestors readings via Oracle. So I'm gonna pull cards to see what we get. But I'm also, as always, if I get anything intuitively, I will let you know what I get as well. But today's, mostly cards. Okay, let's see. I'm just reading what Naira said here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Naira, don't worry about that. Set your intentions. Set your intentions that they are going to let you in. You're not going to face any obstacles. Everything is going to be fine. Okay. Hey, Mary Clem, I have you start. We can still check on that, Naira. So I have you start. We're just going to do a general to see. Donna, I think I have you, Donna. Let me see. Hey, I am Lulu. I missed you, man. I was scrolling past. I have you start. I am Lulu. Okay, Naivra, I have your question. You did have a question. Okay, Cyber Patty, have you start? Yes, I have you, Donna Marie. Yeah, I have you start. Let's see. Scrolling through. So far, we have 18. Okay, I have you, Poirot Forever. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read to make sure I don't miss anybody. Yeah, Jackie, please, Jackie B, if you don't mind, yes, let's close questions. I have 19 starts so far, but I think I have one person twice, so it's actually 18. Okay. Well, I am glad you got the notification, Christine, even though you just got it. I'm still happy you got it. And thank you for coming on. Okay, Mona, I have you start. Hey, Mona Lee. Poirot Forever said, yay, I am in the stars. And guess what? I was shuffling, clearing the energies of my deck this morning. And the first deck was a Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle, and the card was the Star. Isn't that interesting? The card was the Star. And then we all also got from another Angels and Ancestors deck, we got the Sun. So things are looking up, even though there's a lot of chaos going on, excuse me, going on in the world. There's always that spark of light that we can always find, and not focus on the negative. Hey, Sue Toffee. Sue's here. I miss Sue? Oh, there's Sue. Hey, Sue Toffee. Carl, I don't think Sue put a question in yet. I'm still scrolling down. I don't think. Okay. Ooh, what? 20 people start. Okay. So I have KL Julu, Mira Ramchandani, Red Dragon, Healing Readings by Donna Marie, Polly, Jackie B, Whispers from Heaven with Jenny, Natalia, Jazz, Shine Truth, Carl, you said you're giving yours up if Sue has a question, so okay. KMO, Mary Clem, Nivra, I Am Lulu, Cyber Patty, Poirot Forever, and Mona Lee Seraphim. Okay, let's see if Sue has any questions. Angels, let's see. I'm just going to put what Christine said. Angels and ancestors. Nice to see this with cards pulled since chaos with it. Yeah. So don't stay in the shadows, because the sun is coming out. Okay, I'm going to get started. I don't see a question from Sue. Sue, Carl has given up his spot for you. So if you want to put your question in, please put it in bold and maybe put some emojis so it'll stand out from everything else. Okay, Sue? And I'm going to get started. So we're going to see what the angels and ancestors wants us to know based on if we have a specific question or if we just want a general. But I also want to pull a high vibe card for us. Because even though, we got the star and the sun, it's still kind of like we could still feel a bit under the clouds. So what else can we do, Spirit? What else can we do to help raise our vibration as we go through these tumultuous times? I'm just asking them if they wanted me to shuffle again, if that was the card, and I heard shuffle again, so I reshuffled. Okay. Here's our message to keep our vibe high. It says, rock the mantra. How are you feeling right now? Repeat the words, I rock, 20 times with conviction. I rock, I rock, I rock. Notice the energetic change. So every time you say, I rock, you elevate your voice. You put more enthusiasm in it, and that'll help. Let me hide this. That'll help. And we all rock. Here it is. Rock the mantra. And you're just telling yourself that you rock. And if you choose to use a different word, that's fine. But each time you say it, change the cadence and how you say it. All right. Let me just put this back. They drew my eyes to the card that's on the bottom of the deck as I went to put this card back. And it says, for hard times, here's something you do. Having a hard time with a situation, imagine that person, people, or event being surrounded by sparkly white loving light. Make a cocoon of love around them or it. This changes the energy around circumstances. Plus, it changes you. So this is in addition to saying that no matter what, I rock. And this is perfect because there's a question. I think the first question in here, this is a very good mantra to say. But whenever you feel you're feeling defeated, you're feeling like you can't overcome. If you want to take a screen, I'm gonna hide my face. Take a screenshot. Go ahead and do that. And I think I'll post this in my on my page. What you can do: surround whoever, whatever it is, by sparkly white loving light. Make a cocoon of love around them or it. Right? So you are wrapping them in that space. So then it changes the energy around the circumstance or the person, and then it changes you as well. All right, so let's get started. Scroll back to the top. Okay. AkelaBruce. And I think AkelaBruce. What does Ramesh's uncle think of me as a person? Who cares what they think of you as a person? Are you a good person? Are you a kind person? Are you a loving person? Are you a compassionate, empathetic, person? Who cares what others think of you? Because others' perception of you is just their perception, right? Are you being a vessel of love and light? And I don't mean to say that you can't falter, because I have days when I'm driving and somebody cuts me off and I'm yelling at them in the car like, what are you doing? And then afterwards I calm down and say, okay, I know that wasn't of the highest vibe. So I'm not talking about those situations. I am speaking about, are you genuinely? And if you're here, I think you are, I think energy are not favorable. His wife passed away 6 years. She is whoever's Jaya's aunt. Even I see that maybe even she isn't happy about me staying with them. What does Ramesh uncle think of me? So how I'm going to phrase this question, KLJulu, is we're not going to go into Ramesh's uncle's energy because they are not here to give their permission. So what I will ask the angels and use my the way I'll ask the question is, what do the angels want to say to you about the situation of you staying with 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 these people? And interest, as I'm trying to even formulate the question, KLJulu, it feels like a block. It feels like a block in my throat, right? So which tells me either that you feel like you can't speak your truth. It's like you're walking maybe on eggshells. Okay, let's see. Did KLJulu see anything? Not yet. Okay. So KLJulu, interesting, the two cards that we receive for the vibration. I'm just going to drink some water real quick. Oh, and I know sometimes that culture, we are forced to follow certain standards within culture, but I heard you rock, and you should not feel or be put in a situation to feel like you are unwelcomed, in a sense. So, and I think it's your question. When I got these two cards, the rock the mantra, and for hard times. Do this. wrap them, the situation, most of the situation, right, that you're dealing with in this, see it surrounded by sparkly white loving light. Make a cocoon of love around them and or it. And this will change the energy, right? Let's see what can we how can we I want to see the best way to phrase your question. Vibrational beings of love and light. How do you want to guide KL Juno in this situation? Guide me to a deck that I can use. KL Juno. KL Juno, I heard it's um you're facing a challenge of being able to stand the test of time. I'm going to hide your question here for a second. You have to figure out or find, not figure out, find the courage within it's really for standing up for yourself. I don't know if you have somewhere else that you could possibly go to, but even if not, you know, respect. Oh, okay. It's a matter of respect. Respect is respect, right? Because even if you go somewhere else and you are not able to stand on your 2 feet and speak boundaries, set and speak the boundaries that you have for you, you're going to encounter the same thing. You're going to run into the same challenge. So stop focusing on, I don't see KL Julu in the chat. Don't put the focus on how they feel towards you. Focus on focus on figuring out the respect that you want for you. And part of that respect is creating boundaries, right? So set your boundaries of what you will accept and will not accept. This card, as I was shuffling, flew out the deck and it says transformation. And while this could be spiritual, it's also with you really putting your foot down on who the respect that you will accept from others is really a form of transformation, right? Because maybe right now you're feeling weak, mild, timid, and they're seeing that and they are sometimes people feed off of when they sense a weakness, right? Think of stray cats outside. If one is more dominant and he senses the other cat is like scared of him or, very docile, he's going to bully that cat. Even if the cat was living on a property, he's going to chase that cat off the property because guess what? You're showing me your weakness. But until that cat stands up and says, you know what, no more. This is my place. I've been here and defends itself, even if it gets injured, but defends itself in the process. Then that other cat, that other bully, and I'm sorry to use these words, but that's what's playing out in my head. That other bully is going to say, whoa, I need to back off a little bit. All right. KL Julu, I don't see you in the chat saying anything, but that's what I have for you, KL Julu. Hi, Cindy. Morning, welcome. Okay. So all right, that's it. Unstar her. Next, I have Mira Ramchandani. And Mira has like 2 parts to her question. Let's see. Excuse me. In everything I'm facing problems. People just forcing me to feel like I don't want to exist. Oh my goodness. I swear those two high vibrational cards was needed this morning. People just forcing me to feel like I don't want to exist. I'm facing problems in everything. Mira Ramchandani, are you still here? Because I have okay, Monali, I see you. You're driving and listening in. Okay, I see you. Okay. Mira, can you let me know if you are here, please? Okay, and then thank you, Donna. Okay, I'm gonna come back to Mira because I need a little bit of clarity on, well, I could just pull an angel card. Let's do that. What do the angels want Mira to know about her situation? Okay. And Mira, I heard for you that I needed to pull from my Archangel Metatron deck. So let's see what Archangel Metatron wants to say to you. Yeah, red dragon. That's the thing, right? Oh, look, and I got chills as I was just about to pull this up. Exist for yourself. And that's the thing. When we exist to please people, and for those people, again, if they prey on our weakness and nothing we do satisfies them, then we feel this way. But if you exist to please, if you exist for yourself, I'm not saying to be like to be mean or that part. Put all that energy, that validation that you're looking for from the outside, go within. Go within and feed the soul that's within. And once you start to feed that and work on that, Mira, no one can take away your happiness. No one can make you feel like you that you don't want to exist or that you don't exist. Okay? Because you're not dependent on their approval is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see. Archangel Metatron. Here are the cards. What do we want Mira to know? Let me hide this. Hide card. Mira. What do we want Mira? Okay, card flipped over, so I guess this is it. Listen, when I tell you, this light is obstructing my cards a bit. The card I got for you, Mira, is codependency, right? And it says the key to freedom. Let's see what the book says about this. Because I feel even though this looks like you need it's okay to depend on others for help. Oh, okay. Okay. Right now, even though it seems like you're in a codependency situation, it's not a balanced codependency. The scale is tipped, right? Over here, we're like, yeah, we getting all we want. Yeah. We're sucking her dry. And here you was, oh my gosh, why can't I feel like I am here with them? Okay. So when you look at this card, even though it says codependency, it's codependency in the right people, right? Look at the two trees hugging each other, and they're connected. But let's see what 53. Here's what Spirit wants you to know. You are asked to look at a relationship or situation in your life and see that what started out as support and comfort and see that what started out as support and comfort has become suffocating to you both. This is exactly what you are dealing with, right? If everything was fine in the beginning, right? The two trees were hugging tightly, they were locked in, they were connected. But now, now they're drawing my eyes to the roots. The roots are starting to intertwine. So now they're starting to suffocate each other. So what Spirit is saying is it's time to find that key and unlock what Archangel Metatron, I'm sorry, is saying. It's time to unlock, time to release, time to free yourself from that codependency. What are you looking for from these people? Okay, let's see what Mira is saying. Mira, I just saw you. Hey, Brenda T, good morning. Hey, Jazz Angles Hearts. How are you? Okay. Uh, you. Okay, Mira is saying that she doesn't like anything. Let's see what else Mira says. I don't like anything. You need a fresh start. And as I said that, I literally felt my brain like shift a little bit to the left. Oh well, energy, not my brain, but energy in my head, a little shift. Okay, so what is that, Spirit? Mira, I feel like whatever you're dealing with, it's this time is too short to dive deeply into it. Do you ground? Do you go outside barefooted, quiet in a quiet space, and just sit there with nothing, just you, your thoughts, Mother Earth? You just put your feet in the ground and just relax. Do you do that? Because I honestly feel like you will need to have a true session to dive deeper into it. Okay, and I yeah, I can't go too far in because it's going to take up way more time. But you need to go within your heart and truly ask yourself, what do I need to do? Ask yourself that, what do I need to do? And maybe even wrap yourself in that for hard times, because it seems like you went through hard times. Wrap yourself in that cocoon of love. And while you're wrapped in that cocoon of love, ask for clarity. Yeah, others are giving advice, Mira, but yeah. We have Pora Forever says that, and then Red Drop, put your hands on the ground. Yeah, and if you can lay on the ground, if you have like clean grassy area and it's sunny where you are, and you can just lay on the ground for like 5 minutes, full body, and release. Just you're not thinking about anything, but before you start it, ask Spirit to help you release and ground your energy and help you find clarity in the answers that you need. Okay. Yeah. I honestly feel like it's more than just the feet. And here Brenda says preferably a tree too. You can lean up against a tree, sit against a tree, and just I'm hearing detox. Detox when you do that is what you're doing. All right, Mira. Okay. Oof. Put that card back. Let's go to, I hope that gives you some sort of help, Mira. Okay. Let's go to Red Dragon. Whatever comes forth from my highest good is truly appreciated. Okay. Release Mira's energy. Release Mira's energy. High vibration being as love and light. Which angel card deck do you want me? Okay. For you, Red Dragon, I was guided to my Archangel Michael deck. See what they want you to know. Archangel Michael, what message do you have for Red Dragon Kim this morning that is of the highest good, love, and light? Okay, this is it for Red Dragon. Okay, Red Dragon, I got for you card number 11, and it says, embrace the magical moment. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. So enjoy this time and manifest what it is you want. And think big. Think big, right? Because remember, you, from the cards earlier, you are the star and the sun is coming out for all of us, right? And here we have this beautiful golden radiant light, which looks like a sun. I mean, it's not the sun, but it looks like a sun. So embrace this magical moment and manifest all the miracles that you want or that you need, because Spirit gives us what we need. So the magical moments that you need, manifested right now. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Ooh, that's nice. You got a tad excited. Listen, I would be excited if I got this card too. so, so take advantage of it. I see we had a little I don't even know what to call them, but I got rid of them. A troll, I guess, but I got rid of them. I'm sure these same questions were allowed, but I have 17 more, and they are questions are closed right now. Okay. If I have time, I will try to get you. And anybody else. Okay, we have Donna, then Polly, then Jackie. And remember, guys, we're doing angel messages this morning. Okay. Healing readings by Donna Marie. May I please ask for a reading, any message from Spirit? Okay. Message from Spirit. Spirit, using my angel oracles, which deck would you like me to go to for Donna Marie? What message do you have for Donna this morning? Okay. Donna, I was guided to the Angel and Ancestors Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray. So let's see what they want you to know this morning. Clear the energy from these cards and bring in the energy so that Donna Marie gets the message that is of her highest good, love, and light. Donna Marie. Is this the message for Donna Marie, Spirit, or should I shuffle again? This card is straight to the point. The card you got, Don Marie, is the Knight, Knight. And the message here is for you to be brave and honest. And I know, Donna, from past, this is the card, brave and honest. All right, see what the message. And I know that you are honest in the things that you're doing, but be brave, be bold in it. You know, um, what does he want, Donna? What I saw, Donna, even though this is a knight and he has a sword in front of him, I saw your staff. And I feel like they're guiding you. And I don't know if you do this, because you think of a staff, you hold it to the side, is to hold that staff like if it's a sword. And not only do I feel empowered, do I feel full connection when I envision or see that sword in front of me. But this allows you, by doing it that way, it allows you to go brave and not doubt yourself, not doubt what you feel or what you receive. And take it to the next step. Okay. I'm going to see what this Knight card says real quick. Knight. And the Knight here, be brave and honest. It said, the main message says, do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. And that's where that empowerment comes in, right? And with your staff, that's what it's not encouraging you to do, to go forth. And even though in here it says, stand for what you know to be right and true, is that it's giving you that, what is the word? That courage, that boldness to step forth, to step forward, and not be oh my gosh, not be thrown off, right, by what others may say, and for example, right, we know we do these, and sometimes we question the messages, and then we get trolls who comes in and says all kind of crazy stuff or whatever, and they can throw you off, or a family member may say something that throws you off your kilter, and then you're second guessing yourself. No, you know what you are getting, you're giving the true honest information. So the Knight here is telling you to continue to do that. Don't waver. Don't let anyone, any situation cause you to waver from what you know is true, what you believe in. Okay. And that's what I have for you, for Donna. Okay, let's see. Hi, Salima. Good morning. Okay. Donna says, yeah, they can be, right? Okay. Yeah, and when you do that, when you hold it in front, it's a sometimes if I say strength, it may feel like, oh my gosh, but it's I can feel, as I even just like imagine me holding in front of me, I can get not really tinglies, but I can feel like a rising, like hear me roar. That power comes in, is what I feel when I hold the staff in front of me. All right, Donna. Thank you for your question and thanks for being here. Okay, Polly. Okay, let's see. Release Donna's energy. Polly. Angels and ancestors, beings of love and light. What do you want Polly to know this morning that is of our highest good using the oracle cards? I think it's this one. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Is it this deck for Polly Spirit? Okay. What do we want Polly to know this morning that is of our highest love and light? Is this the message for Polly or should I shuffle again? Okay, Polly. The card I got for you, this is from the Angel Answers deck, and I was guided towards this deck, and I got success. So there is something you are doing or something that you may have done, and now the success is coming in. You're reaping the rewards. And here's what the message says. Congratulations, you are on the road to success. You needn't have any reservations about your situation as it's going to work out beautifully. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for, but make sure you don't wear yourself down by working too hard. Take time to enjoy peace in your life. So that's your message. That's what they want you to know, Polly. Whatever situation or thing that you're working on or may have worked on and you're trying to figure out if you're going to get a resolution or a response or see some kind of outcome, success is coming for you. Okay. All right. Scroll to the bottom. You're welcome, Polly. Okay, Nivra, I see you. Hey, Millie, good morning. Oh, it's probably afternoon now. Oh, no, still morning. Okay. Jackie B readings. Let's see. What new opportunities are trying to enter my life? Ooh, let's see. Which deck do we need for that one? Okay. Just questions. Can you guide me to a deck to answer Jackie's question? What new opportunities are coming into her life? I feel I'm getting between two different decks here, Jackie. So I'm going to pull a card from each of the decks that I'm seeing. Let's see what they say. What can you tell Jackie about new opportunities that are trying to enter her life? Using the cards. New opportunities. Okay. What new opportunities? Is this it for Jackie or should I shuffle again? Top or bottom? Because you gave me a card already. Jackie, do you do I know you do the lives on YouTube, but do you do private readings? Because that's kind of what I saw. If you haven't started yet. That's one of the I pulled from the two decks that I was guided to. And I don't know if, well, this could be seen as an opportunity, right? Things to do for opportunities that are coming. So from the angel guide deck, I got, they're reminding you to earth and ground, right? And as you do more shows or lives, and as you're doing readings for others, and as you start to um offer, do you have a crystal ball? As you start to offer readings for others as well, they're reminding you to take care of yourself and ground, right? Ground that energy. Because when we do this, we take on, because we're inviting a lot of energies into our space, right? So we need to release the energy. No, but I plan on buying. Okay. Well, because I saw you at a table with a crystal ball. So that's why I asked if you had one, but you don't have one yet. So it's an opportunity that's coming. But just remember to always ground. Um, Maybe after every show, if you can, and if you can go outside because it's too cold, while you're in the shower, as the water flows down, you ask to help that running water, let it help ground your energy as well. Okay. He said, I got a lot of protection crystals and stones. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. Sorry, Naira. Okay. And then I got for you from the other deck, Joan of Arc. And Joan of Arc is the voice of truth. And she says to stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. I'm trying to get a feel of where this might be coming from. Releasing persecution and speaking your truth. It feels more like, it doesn't feel family, it feels more like friends energy, who may be questioning what you do, how you do, where you do, kind of, but your intentions of what you do, right? And as the opportunity comes in where maybe you buy a crystal ball and then you start to scry and offer other things. What just played in my head as I'm trying to formulate what I want to say is when they asked Judas if he knew Jesus, and he said no. He said he didn't know. He didn't know. He's not with him. That's just the example that I got. But you're going to encounter somebody who may say to you, "Do you do da 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 da?" And speak your truth. Um, what I'm hearing, even if you don't want to say, "Oh, I am a psychic," or "I am da 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 da," find ways to formulate it where you're still kind of like saying what you do, but without the like without saying, "Oh, I'm a psychic," so then you don't get that weird look from people, kind of thing is what I'm getting for you, Jackie. But the opportunities that's coming. As I said, I saw you sitting at a desk. You had a crystal ball. So what that tells me is that you're going to be doing offering personal readings, and maybe, okay, and maybe it doesn't look like a whole, it might be where you actually have a setup, like a place, a shop, maybe a metaphysical fair. Well, I didn't see other people around, but kind of that setting. Could be like a metaphysical fair that you are going to, and you're offering these readings. Yeah, they do. But I'm like, whatever, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to tell you what I get. You choose to accept it, believe it or not, and I just keep it pushing. Okay. So thank you, Jackie. Okay. Whispers from Heaven with Jenny. Could I please have a general read? Okay. Angels and ancestors, what message do we want to give Jenny this morning that is of her highest good using the cards? Because the plan was we're going to use the cards. So what do we want Jenny to know? Which deck do you want me to pull from? Okay. You know what I love? When I ask which deck they want me to pull from, and I see like the color scheme of the deck, so I know which deck to go to. So you got angels and auras, Jenny. So what do we want Jenny to know utilizing this deck this morning? Should I shuffle again? I got the card of communication, Jenny, and it says accuracy, expression, intimacy, and honesty. But what I love about this card, if you can see it, right? You see how it's like, back in when the kids play, they're telling a secret and you have a circle, it's called the telephone, and you do the, and then we wait till it gets around, and by the time it gets to the last person, the message is a totally different message, right? It's like, no, that's not what I said. So when I look at this card and I see that, it's not what I feel, that it's not your communication, but it's others' communication with you. I feel like it's not, you might be getting half the story. It's not clear. You're not getting the whole story. Okay. So when someone brings something to you, ask questions. Let's say they say, oh, that apple was red and green. And you're like, how was the apple red and green? I've never seen an apple that's red and green. So then you ask questions. Well, where did they get this apple? How did they cut the apple in half and like put two different apples together? Ask clarifying questions so that you are getting the accurate information that is needed to make your decision on whatever the situation might be. See what the card said, what the deck says. Communication is the key to success in all things. When we express our most authentic self, it enriches businesses, relationships, self-worth, and even our physical health. Honest expression is the being of creativity. Your angels are high-fiving you for your open-hearted articulation of your dreams, goals, and true self. So you're doing what needs to be done, but it's when others, hey, Annie B, are coming to you, just to be sure that you are getting the accurate information, and then you're relaying accurate information based on what someone has said to you. You want to make sure that you're asking clarifying questions, but you are doing what you need to do. So I guess, as it says here, they are high-fiving you for, what you're doing, for your open-hearted articulation of who you are, your dreams, and your goals. All right. Okay, we got 12 more people. Let's see. And I'm going to try to get to everybody today. Well, I will get to everybody today. Natalia, good morning. May I receive a reading? Sure. High vibrational beings, angels and ancestors of love and light. Which deck do you want me to pull from for Natalia? What message does Natalia need to know that is of her highest good, love and light this morning? Or this afternoon, as we approach afternoon? Which deck should I go to for Natalia? Okay. Natalia, have you been Natalia says, yay! Have you by chance been having like feeling dizzy? Not constantly, but you might be doing something and you move and all of a sudden vertigo kicks in. Light. It's not like long periods of it, it's short periods, because I just felt dizzy for some reason. Okay. Oh, you are sick. Okay. Okay. All right. Get the rest that you need. Yeah, because that dizzy feeling. Yeah. Get the rest that you need, please. Okay. And stay hydrated. Is this the card for Natalia, Spirit? Or do you want me to shuffle again? Oh, okay. Okay, I am Lulu. That's fine. Okay, what else do we want to tell Natalia? Is there anything else we have for Natalia? Is this it for Natalia, or should I shuffle again, Spirit? Okay. Should I pick from the top or the bottom of the deck? Okay, and I need to see this. I pulled 2 cards for you, Natalia. The first one, I gotta jump through the book. When you don't use decks frequently, and sometimes the message may seem like straightforward, but then you're guided to go to the book. Oh, and here I landed on it. Okay. I got 2 cards for you, Natalia. The first card says, and this is from the Angels and Ancestors deck. It says, it's a broken arrow, but the message says, embrace the energy of peace. Here's the message. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. You are safe. So whatever it is you're dealing with, just know that there's no need to have to fight. There's no need to have to, as the thing says, defending yourself. embrace, allow peace in, because you are being guided, you're being covered. And that's what more so covered, you're protected, and you are safe. But then the interesting thing is I got the Lord card as well. And when I pulled this card, I asked Spirit, I said, you know, I always ask, do I pick from? So when you see me shuffle the cards, I'm asking them, if this is the card for the person or should I shuffle? Then if I get a yes, I ask, pull from the top or the bottom of the deck. And then they'll guide me top or bottom. And in your case, they told me either or, it doesn't matter. So I got the Lord and I just looked over to grab the bottom card. So the Lord says to take charge with authority, right? But even taking charge with authority doesn't mean that you're defending yourself, right? You're just, hey, this is who I am. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to accept. This is not what authority, but you're not defending yourself. You're doing it in a peaceful way. But on the bottom of the deck, you got the sun. And the sun says, enjoy success and happiness. And think about it, right? You're letting go of the struggle of defending and this, right? But even though you're letting go of that, they're still telling you, don't give up your authority, don't give up your power, still hold on to your power, but there's no need to have to come in there with a sword or something to defend. You can let the shield down, because in the end, success and happiness and whatever the situation is that you are dealing with. Okay. Yeah, and please, take Natalia said, I do get defensive easily. And I think I have a hard time accepting happiness. I tend to be on a constant fight or flight. Well, they're telling you, you don't have to. And interesting, right? Both the beginning card and the ending card are both circles. So remember, everything that you go through is a cycle, right? Nothing lasts forever. You're going to go through, you're going to have some rough patches, you're going to whatever, come out of that and keep pushing. Keep on moving through. Okay? All right. Thank you, Natalia. All right. Let's see. Got Natalia. We have Jazz. Okay, so I have Jazz, Shine Truth, Carl Heath, KMO, Mary Clem, Nivra, I Am Lulu, Cyber Patty, Poiro, Forever, and Mona Lee Seraphim. And I think everyone is still here. If you are, just drop it in the chat, and I'm going to go to that you are here. So Jazz, are you here? You're welcome. Okay, Jazz, I see you. Shine Truth, you just commented, so I see you. Let's see, Jazz. What does Jazz need to know? Would like to ask guidance from my spirit team. What do they want to tell me? I see you, Nivra. What? Okay. What message from the cards do we want to give Jazz this morning, Spirit? And which deck do you want me to go to? Okay, I'm going to follow. I see you, Mary Clem and Nivra. I mean, Mona Lee, because I think I mentioned Nivra already. Mona Lee. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. You guided me to the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle. What message do we have for Jazz this morning? What message do we have for Jazz this morning? Okay, pull two cards. Okay. Is this the message for Jazz, or should I shuffle again? Okay. Top of the deck, bottom of the deck. Okay. Should I pull another card, or do you want me to shuffle again? Okay. Should I pull from here or the bottom? So, Jazz, I needed to pull two cards for you. So I did. And the first card I got is the Huntress. And the Huntress says soul awakening, right? So you may be going through some things that maybe you're unsure of. I'm just going to hide this so you can see the card. And I'm going to say what the book says. But your soul is awakening, right? Things are being revealed, maybe in your dreams even. And you're trying to understand, well, what does this dream mean? Document it, write it down. Whatever the dream is, even if you just remember a little portion of it, jot it down, okay? Because later on, something's going to make sense. It might be within the same day, it may be a week or so, it may be months. But when you go back and you look at everything you've documented, things are going to start to make some sort of sense. So you're going through, you have the Huntress and it says soul awakening. But then you also got the Shaman card. And they're telling you with this soul awakening, trust the path that you're on, right? Because remember, as we go through this journey of remembering, right, we're going to experience things, see things, hear things, maybe feel things, have dreams that we are questioning. And sometimes in those dreams, because I know we say love and light, and sometimes we have dreams, and the dreams they seem like a nightmare. But even if you have a dream that is a nightmare, really write it down and reflect on that dream and try to see, working with your guides and the angels and the ancestors, what can they reveal to you with the dream? Because we have a nightmare and we think, oh my gosh, I had a nightmare, it was horrible, it was this happened, that happened. It could have been a past life that you were seeing in a dream, right, that you were remembering. So it could also be, and I'll give an example. When I started on this journey, I'll never forget one of the first dreams I had. It was a nightmare. And it was a snake, but it was a huge snake trying to get me. And I'm in the dream screaming and running and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I remembered call on Archangel Michael. And in the dream, I said, I need help. I need help. And this is what I'm saying in the dream. I need help. I said, Archangel Michael, I need help. But in the dream, what came as help, it was this blue, like slime, gooey, it was a creature in the dream, right? And it came, and then as I'm watching this, I'm thinking to myself, how is this gonna help me fight this snake or get rid of the snake? And I said, just go with it. And I keep saying, help, I need help, I need help in the dream. Because I've kind of learned how to control a little bit of my dreams now. And I watched this blue gummy, whatever it was, defeat the snake. And then when I woke up in the morning and I remember the dream because I wrote it down, I said, whoa, why was yes, it was a scary dream, it was a nightmare, but what I asked for help and help came. So one, for me, I took it as I am now able to sort of control my dreams a little bit, not fully, but I know to ask for help. And when I ask for help, help comes in. And I shouldn't judge, you know, the help that comes in because we see ants walking around and ants, they carry what's heavier than their bodies. It's like 2-3 times the size of their bodies. So why am I judging what's coming in to help me? Okay. All right. So Jazz says, I was told that I had been a shaman in my past lives. Oh. Okay. Well, trust the path. Trust whatever you're getting, whatever you're seeing, feeling, hearing, you know. And I was going to say something and it ran right on my brain. And if it's something that you feel that I don't know, I'm a little wary of, there's a lot of folks here on YouTube find some others who may resonate with you. And sometimes I take my dreams to some of the channels and I said, here's what I saw in my dream. And while it was scary, the person was able to explain what I was seeing. Not only in a dream, I saw it in a meditation and then in a dream. So while I thought it was bad, another nightmare, it really wasn't a nightmare. So I guess we have to stop judging our dreams too. Okay. We'll write down dreams, Akela. Sometimes I get my conscious worries as dreams. Sometimes out of place dreams. I noticed that that's happening a lot. Or you do something throughout the day and then you go to sleep and it's like pockets of what you did throughout the day is wrapped up into your dream. So I just say, oh, well, whatever. And I keep it pushing, but document it. There is a message in it. And just know that you are going through a soul awakening. Okay. And the message to you is, this is what's happening in a soul awakening, and to trust the path. All right. Thank you, Jazz. Shine Truth. Wait, did you have a question, Shine Truth, or was this just a comment? I'm going to come back. It's a beautiful card, the Soul Awakening card. I'm going to come back to you, Shine Truth, because I think yours was just a comment. I don't think it was a question. Okay. Let's go to Carl, and then Shine. I still have you start, Charlotte, so I'll come back to you once you respond. May I hear from my guys for what's coming up for me next week? Let's see what deck they want me to go to. What guidance do you want to give Carl via the Oracle cards? Okay. Thank you for showing the deck. What message do we have for Carl via the angel answers? Ooh. Carl, I had a card fly out the deck, and whatever it is you have coming in next week, you received okay, Shine Truth, you can post it in. I'm gonna okay. You received the yes card. But even though you received the yes card, Carl, for whatever is coming up for you next week, there's balance. There's the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon. Okay? So balancing of the energies. But whatever it is, it's going to work out. You got a yes. And the other thing, as you know, I always ask them to answer based on what's in your heart, because the universe knows what's truly in your heart, even though you may not fully ask your question. So, yes. But in whatever it is, Carl, in everything that it is, find balance in it. Okay, let's see. All right. And that's all I have for you, Carl. So we'll wait and see. We'll find out how things went with whatever is coming up for you next week. You know what? Let me do one other thing. Oh, and I love when I open the book and it jumps straight to the card. The answer to your question is yes. If you want a more detailed reply to your inquiry, you can ask additional questions and I can pull more cards. But for whatever your question is that you have in your heart, Carl, yes. Okay. All right, Carl, thank you for being here. Shine Truth. I will love any messages, please, Also, if possible, any messages about an experience I had during the week. Okay. So we'll see what the angels want to say to you via the decks, because that's really how I'm doing it today. So let's see what they say. And I was guided to the Keepers of the Light deck. So let's see what message they have for you in there. High vibrational being, angels, archangels, keepers of the light, ascended masters. You know, Shine Truth's question and what's truly in her heart. Can you please give us a card to help answer, or a message to help answer Charlotte's Shine Truth's question? What's a card to help answer Shine Truth's question? Is this it for Shine Truth Spirit? Should I shuffle again? From the top of the deck or the bottom of the deck? Should I pull one card or multiple cards since she has multiple questions? Okay. Should I keep pulling or should I shuffle again? Okay. So, Shine Truth, I got 2 cards. Let me see if they want me to pull another one, because I needed to pull multiple cards. Let me double check real quick. Should I pull another card for Shine Truth Spirit? Or is this it? Should I shuffle or should I just pull from here? Cards are a little sticky. Okay. Okay. So the first, I got 3 cards for you. I'm going to hide your comment, your question, sorry. And the first card I got from the Keepers of the Light is the Miriam. And you see they're a twin. And it says Sacred Vision. Choose, and this card I feel is towards the first part of your question, but we'll see. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Okay? So we are, oh, this is a beautiful card. Huh. Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Everyone has a purpose. And even though we may think, oh my God, how could that person be so cruel? How could that person do that? How could that person, everyone has a purpose. And while we may not know what that purpose is, or the lesson that we are supposed to learn, or that someone else is supposed to learn from this person, love has no boundaries. So for us, continue to share, see the light in all, and just send them light and love. Okay. Then I got Commander Ashtar, call to action. And it says, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. And what's interesting, the next card I got is the Divine Director, intervention and purpose. And this card felt like it was more for the second part of your question. And then I asked for one more card and I got the Divine Director. And the Divine Director deals with intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring with your situation. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. And what I love with these two, they look at them, similar colors, the blues and the purples. So these two, Shine Truth, felt more like they for the second part of your question. And because I didn't star it, I can't go back to the question. Can I? Oh yeah, here it is. any messages about, I would love any messages. Okay. So here's your message, the sacred vision. That's the initial message. And then you ask any message about an experience I had during the week, please. You are being called to action. Take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. And then divine intervention. Okay. Let's see. You're welcome, Shine Truth. That came to me this AM, cracking up. I'm a 21-year-old. Love her. Yeah, they can. Yeah. Oh, I did have your question starred. Okay. Let's see. We did Carl, some unstar Carl. We have KMO, Mary Clem, Nivra, I Am Lulu, Cyber Patty, Poira Forever, and Mona Lee. Okay. Oh, let's see. KMO, could I have a message from my ancestors? Okay. And we are going to go to the Angels and Ancestors decks for you. KMO would like a message for her ancestors. What would we like to tell KMO this morning? Angels and Ancestors. Is this the message for KMO? Should I shuffle again? Okay, should I pick from the top of the deck or the bottom of the deck? I'm going to give you the card from the top and the bottom because I'm asking, and I shuffle these cards. I'm asking for a message for you. And then I asked top and bottom of the deck and I wasn't hearing anything. I repeated again. I wasn't getting anything. So I pulled from the top and the bottom. And the top of the deck, you got Mirror Garden. Take time to reflect. Take time to reflect on where you've been, where you are, where you've come to. You know, and in taking the time to reflect allows us to really embrace the changes, the challenges we may have overcome. You know, because when we're going through a situation, whatever it is, we really don't see how it helped us to grow. We really don't see where and I heard emerge instead of grow, how we've emerged. So I take back the part about how it's helped us to grow, but more so to say how we have emerged from that situation, right? So reflect, take time to reflect on the past, you know, and the past could be last week, it could be 2 months past, it could be further back, whatever you choose to. But what's interesting, I also got, which was on the bottom of the deck, I got the Lord card for you. Take charge with authority. And they're telling me to go to the book, which is interesting because I got this card earlier and I wasn't guided to go to the book. Let's see. Lord, don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. The Lord in this oracle holds a ram's staff and wears a crown of antlers, showing he keeps himself firmly rooted in the ground and is protective of his people. His regal air indicates he has a taste for the finer things in life, yet he is sensitive to those who are less fortunate than he is. Interesting. You have take time to reflect again, and Lord. And that is the message from your ancestors for you, KMO. I hope that helped. Can't see. All right, KMO. Let's go to Mary Clem now. Mary Clem, may I have a general reading? We'll see what the angels want you to know for 2026. Mary Clem, since we're doing the angels and ancestors. Okay. Okay. What do we want Mary Clem to know this today? That is of our highest good, angels. What message do we have for Mary Clem? Is this the message from Mary Clem, or should I shuffle again? Okay. From the top of the deck or the bottom of the deck? I'm just trying to find a card in here because I'm not too familiar with the seraphims. But I jumped straight to Seraphim Seraphina, and you received Seraphim Seraphiel, if I'm saying that correctly. And for 2026, the angels want you to tune in to the divine will, open to higher illumination. It says, when the Seraphim Seraphiel comes to you, he is inviting you to step into your light. Imagine what your life would be like if you opened your heart completely. Then act as if it is fully open. When you do so, Seraphiel will bring you inner peace, happiness, healing, abundance, and love. Expand your heart and receive his illumination. This card is also a call for you to tune into your higher self and listen to the divine will. Then do whatever needs to be done to harmonize with the divine blueprint of your life. When you do this, your life will be enriched beyond your wildest imagination. Wow. All the help you need is pouring into you now. Show that card again. Open your heart fully to receive the light of the angels. And in this case, you receive Seraphim Seraphiel. Hope I'm saying that right. Okay, Mary Clem, so that's what they're asking you to do. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, KMO. First I'm getting a message from... Okay. Let's see. I didn't see a comment from Mary Clem, but Mary Clem, I hope that helps you. Okay. Before I worry, I'm come back to Nivra. I am Lulu. May I have a message of what is for my highest good for this evening's event? Okay. I immediately heard Michael, so I'm going to go to my Archangel Michael deck. Oh, no, I didn't skip Nivra. I thought I did, but I had a comment starred. You're next, Nivra. Nivra, Cyber Patty, Poirot Forever, Mona Lisa Seraphim. Okay. Angels and ancestors, you know the event that I am Lulu is having, and the question in her heart, the guidance that she needs. What do you want to tell I am Lulu? Archangel Michael, since we're using your deck, is this the card for I Am Lulu, or do you want me to shuffle again? Okay. Should I pick from the top or the bottom of the deck for I Am Lulu? Interesting, I Am Lulu. The card on the top and the card on the bottom, because they told me as I turned it over to pull the card on the bottom as well. And you ask, what is for your highest good for this evening's event? Whatever you're questioning about this evening's event, whatever, if it's fear, if anxiousness, whatever it is, Archangel Michael is asking you to let it go. Whatever feelings that you have, let that go, right? Because he said, this situation no longer serves you, and you ask your highest good. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So, whatever it is that is concerning you about this evening's events, whether it's with family and friends, whether it's with coworkers, whether if you're going to do a live, I don't know. The emotions that is there, he's asking you to let it go. Allow him to sever, and kind of like, are you doing a show today? Are you going live today, Mona Lee? And I'm Mona Lee, I'm sorry. I Am Lulu. Because the energy feels it's more of anxiousness, anxiety, right? So a lot, and it seems like it may be all this anxiousness maybe from past experiences, but he's asking you to allow him to sever it so that you can leave the past behind and move forward in what's calling you, your future. And then the card that was on the bottom, it says, it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. You're still holding on to whatever that feeling is, that anxious energy is. But when you allow him to sever it, he's telling you it's just you. And once you allow him to sever, it's almost over. You just have to allow. And both cards are telling you that the future will be brighter. Okay. That's what I have for you. I Am Lulu. Okay. So now we have Nivra. I would like to connect with my great-grandmother, Melanda Cordella, to ask about my ancestry and how I can heal myself. Okay, so we're going to go to the Angels and Ancestors deck and see what the angels, or if your grandmother, Melanda Cordelia, wants to come in using the cards to give you a message. Okay, so I clear the energy. What message do we have for Nivra? Nivra, using the ancestors, or the message from her ancestors. What can she do to help heal herself? What can Nivra do to help heal herself with information from her ancestors? Is this it for Nivra? Should I shuffle again? Okay. Should I pick from the top or the bottom of the deck, Spirit? Okay. Okay. Is this one card you want for Nivra, or do you want me to pull another card for her? Should I reshuffle or should I just keep pulling? Okay. What else do we want Nivra to know? Of ways that she can help heal. Is this it for Nivra? Oh no, because this fell out the deck. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the deck. So Nivra, the first card you got, and it's interesting. We have two cards stuck together here. And what's interesting, I just opened it. And normally I would just read the card because you got the High Priest. And the High Priest says, the message says to intend and create. Okay, what do you want to start healing? Pick a specific thing and set the intention that you want to work on healing, and set the intention of what you want to do. Create the space to allow the healing, the releasing of the thing that you specifically have focused on, right? So maybe it's a hurt heart, you know, a broken heart. What I should say, yeah. My intention as I go into this medication, or into this, not medication, as I go into this meditation of healing, is to close the wound of this broken heart. So you've set that intention. Now with your team, you're going to work with them to create what is needed to bring in the healing that you need to heal that broken or wounded heart. Okay. But what's interesting, Nivra, and the High Priest, behind that stuck was the High Priestess. So you got the masculine and the feminine stuck together and harness the mystic power. But what I love, look at both of them, right? If you put it together, they are both holding what she has. That's not an ankh, no. They both have something in their hand and it's outstretched. And if I put them together, they kind of like boop, bringing in the power, bringing in the energy, right? So the High Priestess, harness the mystic power. You have it within you. Call in the energy. After you've created your sacred space and done all the good stuff, bring in that energy. Harness the power that you have within you, along with the universe. Set the intention and create the set the intention. And I want to, the card says create, but I'm my head, I'm saying co-create. Co-create on what it is, what it is you want, kind of like what it is you want the energy to bring in to help heal whatever. And if you're unsure what it is you want to heal in this moment, ask them, to focus on the healing that is of your most highest good right now in this moment. Okay. And then the card that I drew, another card, and it says be the light. It says White Witch. It says be the light. And here she has this owl of wisdom, intensely, as if the owl to me is looking and saying, well, what do you want? While she is looking off into the, into the ethers, the owl is looking at you and saying, what do you want to do? Okay. And I want to read this card real quick. It says be the light. Oh, open the book, land right on the page. Take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences, is what this card is telling you. Okay, so what do you want to do? Do you want to focus on the lower energy experiences? Or do you want to do you want to co-create? Do you want to create a light-filled, loving, high vibrational space for you? So you have masculine, you have the feminine energy that was stuck behind it, the High Priestess, and then you have the White Witch again, which is feminine energy. Okay, Nivra, I hope that helps answers your question. Okay. Cyber Patty. So Cyber Patty, Poirot Forever, and Mona Seraphim, and then we're done. Okay. Cyber Patty. I would love a message. A general reading. Let me drink some water real quick because I head is hurting. Message do we have for Cyber Patty this morning? Which oracle deck do we want to go to? Okay. I got the Archangel Metatron deck for you, Patty. What message do we have for Patty this morning? That is of our highest good, love and light. What is Archangel? Okay. Metatron. No. Okay. I just want to make sure this is it because they made me look at this card. Is this the message for Cyber Patty this spirit? Okay. The card, the message from Archangel Metatron is signs. And it says, from spirit with love. Get that straight to the point. Do we need to pull another card for Cyber Patty, or is this it, spirit? Oh, Patty, did you just feel like a strong energy flow through you? This was more than a chill. It was like a strong energy. I'm trying to wait to see. Let me see. It's interesting because the vibration started from my third eye and then expanded throughout my body, and then I got the chill up my body. Okay. I don't know what that meant, but okay. Do we have another card for Patty, or is that it? Interesting you said there was a red cardinal, because when I first saw this card, that's what I thought this bird was, and then I looked and I said, oh, nope, that's not a red cardinal. Don't say a word about cardinals. Okay, so again, signs from spirit with love. So that was your message. That was your sign this morning. Wow. Okay, but that's it. Just trying to make sure. Yeah, that's it. You're welcome. Okay. Okay, Poirot. So I'm not really going to the guys. We're just doing the angels. Actually, you know what? Because you just want to know. Oh no, you want to know about significant past life you all have had. What time is it? Oh my God, 12:45. 12:45. I'm gonna see what the angels want to share with you about this. Okay, pull from this deck. Sorry, 12:45. That's why I'm starting to get a slight headache. Okay. angels and ancestors, Poirot has a question. Can you answer this question utilizing a card? And their question, sorry that I keep saying his, their question is, they want to know of a significant past life they've had with their guide, Ike, if you can. Is this the message for Poirot forever? Should I shuffle again? This is the message for Poirot. Okay, should I pick from the top or the bottom of the deck? Okay, I'm not getting to pull a card, or I'm not getting a card that I can pull, but I'm just going to draw this one because I was hearing that you and Ike have had many, many lives together. What can you tell me about? I'm just looking at the card to see if the card makes sense. You have many lives together. What can you tell me about Ike? Or should I pull another deck? Okay. Now this one. Okay, real quick. Is there any message you can give Poirot forever about his past life with Ike, his guy, Ike? Oh, okay. God, just Poirot, I don't know if I'll be able to get a answer for this question using the cards that I do have. I'm gonna see. If not, we could probably bring the question back the next time I have a live where I'm doing more intuitive as opposed to angel readings. Okay. Is this it for Poirot forever, Spirit? Or should I shuffle it again? But you know what? As I was not yet, Mona. You're next. When I get Poirot, when I use my Angel Answers deck, and I'll show you the cards that I got, right? And here's what I'm thinking. And I may be wrong. I may be far off. Okay. So the first card I got was Peaceful Resolution, right? But then you look, there's a being standing here illuminated. And then behind them, there's another light being illuminated behind this being, right? So there's two people in here. The next card I got was Ask for Help from Others. And in this card, we have two beings again. So at first, I was just going to, let's see if I can see. At first, I wasn't even going to show the cards because I felt like it didn't answer my question. So then I asked, as I'm shuffling another deck, what I kept seeing was, and sometimes some of our guides are could be people that have walked the earth with us or other parts of the planet with us in previous lifetimes, and they've decided that they wanted to come back as a guide and maybe not be a human on earth, right? So as I'm sitting here shuffling the other deck, I keep the fact that each of these has like two, and not necessarily a twin, right? But it has two beings, a reflection of each other. I thought, oh, then it kind of hit me. Maybe Ike, even though you've had many lives, like past life with Ike, one of the things could be, were you and Ike a twin in another lifetime? I don't know. That's what came to my mind as I was shuffling another deck. So that's something we can probably read on, or you can probably ask another reader to see, but I need to go into more depth. That just popped in my head, as I said, the fact that each card had two beings. And then so I started now to look through the deck at other cards. And I was like, the way these, I started to look at other cards just to see. And while some had two beings, like this one, this person is kneeling in front of whatever, you know, I said, okay, what is there's some significance, because again, here they are side by side as if they are like twins and connected. They look like they are kind of like connected. And here you have a person standing in front of a being, right? Or a being standing in front of a being. So that it could be that maybe you all had past lives together as a twin. Again, I haven't gone into the past life energy, but that's what came to my mind. So you can come back and we can check to see what else I get intuitively when I'm not doing cards, and we'll see. Or you can always ask another reader as well just to get their input. I'm fine with that. Okay. And then Mona Lee, I would like to connect with my grandmother, Ola May. Okay, I'm going to go to the Angels and Ancestors deck to see if Ola May wants to come in to give you a message, Mona Lee. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light, angels and ancestors. Mona Lee would like to get a message from her grandmother, Ola May. Mona Lee would like to get a message from her grandmother, Ola May. What do we want to share with Mona Lee this morning? This afternoon, because it's now afternoon. What do we want to share with Mona Lee? I heard a gentle whisper way in the back. And the I had to question. I heard, you are a vessel of light. What else do we want Mona Lee to know from the cards, Ola May? Is this it, or should I shuffle again? Is this the message from Mona Lee? Top or bottom? Okay. Ooh. So Mona Lee, she. Hi, Richlyn. How are you? Okay. So Mona Lee. So that's what I heard. It's like a far whisper. You are a vessel of light. Um. I'm repeating, I'm getting chills. She was my light, felt like she gave me her light when she passed. Okay. And here are the cards, and I getting chills again. The first card I have for you is the eagle. And right below the eagle, we have an eye, right? And she says, see from a higher perspective, right? Whatever it is, see it from a higher perspective. And what's interesting, and as I'm looking at this card, I'm getting like full on chills again. The wise one. And there she has I always mess these boots up. It looks like a crow and an owl on her shoulder. And she says she's reminding you to grow within your current situation. So, whatever it is you're dealing with, see it from a higher perspective and allow that new view of it to allow you to grow within it. All right? Don't let it hold you back. Keep pushing through. That's a beautiful message to end on. Okay. And I hope that helps you, Mona Lee. Wow. And then the words that she said, you are a vessel of light. I hope it really helps you. Thank you for bringing your question. Thank you for being here. And I'm sorry if I missed anyone in saying hellos. You know, sometimes the back and forth, I start chatting a whole lot. And I miss some of the chat conversations, but I'll go back and look at it. I just want to click on this. Poirot Forever said, yes, I was totally asked to take the soul journey together as friends and colleagues to try to help. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Shruti Singh, I've been on now for almost 2 hours. And when I start getting that headache, I know it's time for me to start disconnecting. But if you have you can always bring your question back. I'm not sure if I'll be on next week Saturday. That's the 24th. And I don't think I'll be on. I don't think I'll have my live next week Saturday because I have another engagement. But I hope to be back on. I will be on. Not that I hope on the 25th with Sun Psychic Jean. I'm looking at my calendar. And then the next Saturday, I'll be back on Guidance from Your Angels. That's a quick one. We have like, because I'm just pulling angel cards. And anyone that I missed, if you had a question, please, you know, if you can come on back and I can answer your question for you. I saw I missed Jazz and Jazz Angles Hearts. I see you had a question I didn't get to, but it was more of a message from a departed loved one. Okay. So Jazz, if you come back the next time I go live, I'll, you know, get you first. Because yours is a little more in depth because you want a message from one who's a departed loved one. Yeah, you had a very Shruti, you had a very in-depth question as well. I see it at 11:19. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm just gonna pull a card because you asked for just a message guidance from your angels. So I'm gonna pull a card and then I'm gonna disconnect. Oh, it is 1 o'clock. Let's see what they want me to know for you, Shruti, real quick, because you just want an angel reading. Shruti Singh. And I see you're still here because you just asked a question. Spirit and guys. Okay. I got Archangel Metatron for you, Shruti. And then this will be my final reading for the day. Shruti. Archangel Metatron, what message do you have for Shruti? Saying that is of their highest good, love, and light. Is this the message for Shruti, Archangel Metatron? Or do you want me to shuffle again? Okay. Top of the deck or bottom of the deck? Shruti, I got the card I got for you. It's very straight to the point. And actually, there were two cards stuck together. So I'm going to read the one that stood out. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Richline. That's fine. The card you got, it says, letting go, time for release. Okay. Letting go, time. Let me put it this way. Letting go, time for release. Just like the season change, you know, we go from spring to summer to fall to winter. The tree sheds their leaves, right? They let go of the old to bring in the new. It's time to release whatever is holding you back. And then the card that was stuck to it, it says communication. Speak up and be heard. So if you have been holding back, speaking your truth, standing up for yourself, and for some reason, I just felt like it was work with this one. We can speak up tactfully, respectfully. We don't have to accept what was the norm, you know, or take on whatever somebody wants to give us, even though deep down within we know that's not for us. Communication, speak up, and also letting go. It's time to release. Let go of holding everything in, okay? Because holding stuff in, all that does is creates buildup of anger and all these other emotions that's not necessarily good for our health. And that's the message I have for you, Shruti Singh. And I hope that helps. And I want to thank everyone. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Jackie B Readings, for, you know, helping me moderate the channel. Again, once I'm going live, I'll post it on my channel. The next time I go live, if you're subscribed, which most of you are, you'll get the notification, and I will see you the next time I am on. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for staying, for those who stayed. And even if you had to leave, just thank you for being here, spending your time with me. Okay. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye-bye.